Hello students, myself Miss Rachna Jain, Associate Professor, Department of English, Government PG College, Rajgarh, Alwar. Today I am going to explain you the poem Don't Call Me Indo-Anglian, composed by Sayyid Amanuddin. This poem is in the syllabus of BA Part 3rd, Paper 1st, English Literature. The topics of my today's lecture are brief introduction of the poet Sayyid Amanuddin and the explanation of the poem Don't Call Me Indo-Anglian. In the previous video, I gave you the introduction of the poet, but now I repeat you for your convenience. Sayyid Amanuddin was born in the year 1934. He belongs to South India. He is an Indian poet, but now he is settled in the USA. He is both a poet and a critic. He writes in the modernist American tradition on the variety of subjects. He is a prolific writer who has written poems, criticism, and books on philosophy. He is one of the pronounced persons of the poetic world. His style of writing is abnormal. He has written the poems in an unusual style without using marks of punctuation and capital letters. He does not like the use of hyphens. He starts a line at the margin and explains it in the lines to follow. His famous works are The Adventures of Edmund, an epic of the soul, Challenger of Poems, The Children of Hiroshima, James and James, and Lighting and Love. His book on criticism is Creativity and Reception Towards a Theory of Third World Criticism. The poem Don't Call Me Indo-Anglian. I read the poem for you. No, I don't want to be a hodgepodge of culture, a confusion of language, a nullity of imagination, an abortive affair between an Indo and Anglo. I hate hyphens, the artificial bridges between artificial values in the name of race, religion, and language. I damn all hyphenated minds, prejudiced offsprings of an unenlightened souls. I denounce all labels and label makers. I refuse to be a moonrock specimen, to be analyzed, labeled, and stored for a curious, gloomy fellow to reanalyze, reclassify me, for shelving me again. First of all, I explain you the word meanings of the words in this poem. Hodgepodge means the confusion, the jumble, or the mixture of different things without order. The mixture of disordered things. Nullity. Nullity means invalidity, which is totally invalid. Abortive. Abortive means unsuccessful. Indo means Indian. Anglo means English or British. Hyphen means the mark used to join two words together. Prejudiced means biased. Offsprings means children. Unenlightened means backward. And gloomy means depressing. These are the opening lines of the poem. Don't Call Me Indo-Anglian, written by Sayyid Amanuddin. Sayyid Amanuddin writes in English and imagines in English, but do not like to be called Indo-Anglian because he has a dislike to this term. So in these lines, he explains that I don't want to be a hodgepodge of culture, a confusion of language, a inutility of imagination. He means to say that he does not want to be a confused mixture of different things. He does not want to be a confusion of languages. He doesn't like a lack of imagination. He hates to be an unsuccessful affair between an Indian and an English or British. The poet Amanuddin does not like hyphens which are used to join two words together. He hates these hyphens and calls them artificial bridges between artificial values in the name of race, religion, and language. He condemns and severely criticizes all hyphenated minds which are the biased products or children of souls which are not free from prejudice, ignorance and superstitions, etc. He condemns all labels and label makers. He does not like to be treated like the specimen of the moon rock, to be analyzed, labeled and stored for another eager and sad fellow to analyze and classify it once again and then to put it on a shelf once again. So the poet does not like and does not use the capital letters to begin each line of his poem. He does not use other marks of punctuation. He has a positive hatred for hyphens. Thus he writes in the modernist American tradition. This poem is written in free verse, hence there is no rhyme scheme in it. So the poet Sayyid Amanuddin dislikes to be called Indo-Anglian because he is allergic to this term. Although he writes and dreams in English, yet the term Indo-Anglian does not appeal to him. He does not like a confused mixture of different things like culture and language. Today I have explained you the first part of the poem. In the next video I will explain you the second part of this same poem. So thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.